guys, I'm Grace Victory. Now, I've had some pretty naughty chats with my sex squad friends. If you've missed them, lucky for you, here are my top 5 highlights. At 5, Samir and I girl Hannah were talking all things porn, and sometimes it's just not the reality of what happens during sex.
Did you ever have any like misconceptions from porn?
Vaginas. When I first started watching porn,
they're the only other vaginas that you've seen. They've had surgery as well, a lot of them.
Yeah, see, I didn't even realise that when I first started watching porn.
Meant to have like flappy bits. It's to be able to like fly away in an emergency.
At 4, I absolutely adored having Callie on. She's one of my bestest friends, and she talks about subjects that are really close to my heart, body image and all about loving yourself. No one knows, unless you've had it done to you, what it's like to be continuously body shamed on the internet, on your Instagram page.
In real life.
In real life.
Like, I've actually had it happen to me in real life, where I've been crossing a road and some guys in the van shouted out, "You fucking fat bitch." And it really, really hurt, because it was like, I was just going about my normal day, and people don't realise how much that can affect somebody. And it was really, I just cried in the street, like a bit nuts really, but just sobbed my heart out, because it was so horrible.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is to always remind yourself that what people are saying about you is not about you, but about them.
At 3, when I spoke to Marnie from Geordie, it was amazing to hear how honest and open she was about her experiences with coming out as bi.
It's still a bit of a grey area. I'm still a little bit like anxious, a little bit like my family and stuff, or it's a bit of a touchy subject still. So I'm still getting used to it. I'm still getting used to people knowing about it and talking about it. It's still new to us.
So you're bi?
Yeah.
Does this mean you're a 50-50 split?
It depends on the person. It's not just about sex. It's about who you meet, who you click with.
Who you fall in love with, essentially?
Yes, exactly. I feel very nervous to approach a girl.
Yeah.
Like, I've been texting a few girls and it's like, they've asked to go on a date, and I'm like, oh.
Public.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh. If people see us with a girl, I'm just gonna get like loads of comments and loads of judgment and stuff.
Press.
Yeah.
Taps.
So it's just like, I've got to take that into account as well.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for your younger self?
Remember who you are, and always just try and be true to yourself, and don't let other people get you down. That's really all I would say. I still wouldn't listen.
At 2, if there's one girl who knows about the pressures of social media, it's Holly from Geordie. The pressures of Geordie, do you think that had an impact on you now looking the way you look now?
Definitely. I think, you know, if I hadn't have seen myself on screen and seen how I looked, I probably wouldn't have made those changes as quick. For me, when I was 18, I feel like I wanted the shortest skirt and the lowest cut top and the biggest heels, and you know, you just think that is what sexy is, and you don't know your style, you don't know how to dress to suit your shape yet. You're just trying to figure all these things out.
Finding yourself. Plastic surgery. So, what have you had?
Obviously, I've had my boobs done. I wish personally that I'd have waited, and I would say for anybody out there, at least wait until you're 21. If you can't do that, then really, really do your research, make sure they're on the right registers. Like, it takes a few minutes to check the register, and you know, you need to be safe rather than sorry.
At the number 1 spot, now I absolutely love all of my sex squad members, but I do have a very, very, very special place in my heart for Nathan from Geordie.
My dad's from Jamaica, and I watched a programme that said back in Jamaica, being gay, you can either be stoned to death or like out-castrated from your family. My mum and everyone knew, my friends knew. Like, I'd lived like a whole year being gay, everyone knew apart from my dad. And I felt like him finding out and being accepted, almost like I felt like life was complete. Like, he literally walked towards me and thought, oh my God, my life is about to end. And he literally just hugged me. I have never cried so much in front of my dad.
And you could finally just be yourself, everywhere you go. You haven't got to try and be somebody else, which is so important. So there we have it, guys. Those are my top 5 highlights. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.